Good evening, chat. How are we doing? Hello, Laginator. Hello, Oblong Boot. Hello, Meow Meow. I almost said hello to myself there. I was really struggling to figure out who that was. And old Benjamin. Hello, hello. How's it going? Hi, cat. Look, I've got bread back there. It's bread day. It's not ready yet, but it is there. It is my birthday. Well, happy birthday. One step closer to becoming an unk. I went to roller coaster park. Ooh, very nice. They're pretty damn cool. How did you have a good day? I think is the key thing. Oh yeah, I've got a little bit of money to claim. Let me just pick up all of these. Pick up that. Pick up that. Might as well put this back. No, I'll just keep that. So 36 mil. How much better is new Scorpion foil? I guess it's amazing. I have no idea. Alpha's not open. But it's obviously better, a lot better than it currently is. As it actually, well, it actually works. No face cam, still sick. Face cam is off during sick times. Okay, so I need how many Revenant? 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack, 4 stack, 5 stack, 6 stack. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be very good. It's obviously it'll be worse than stuff like Claymore or Tormentor, and Sting, but it'll be one of the better weapons for Spider. It's basically Spider Slayer's Vorpal Katana. Is the best way to put it. T-Mod Loader or Isaac? T-Mod Loader. Okay, I need 384 there. 1, 2, 86, 87, 88, 89. 1, 2, 3, 4. 394. Or actually 390. Wow, that's expensive. And then for this, it is 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack, 4 stack, 256 normal. Do you have Power Dragon shards? And should I buy it for Slayers? I can't remember whether it properly works on Slayers or not. I cannot remember for the life of me whether they ever fixed that one, because I know it was broken at some point. If it was fixed, then yes, absolutely, it's amazing. 6, 12, okay. Then 18 of these. And now, I have the really fun task of waiting for everything to fill. It'll probably take ages. Do you see what happened between Kiwi and Odin? I did, yes. I was, she popped into stream. Cooking today? Yes, yes. What do you think of it? It's kind of just dumb. I agree with... to be honest, I understand Kiwi's point of view on it. Yes, Odin is not meant for PvP, but if it gives an advantage, then it becomes an issue. Where is it? There it is. So I do understand. Seems to be normal right now when I Pv'd Kiwi. Oh yeah, she is. Odin returned her back to normal. But you know, on one side, it's fair. Being a cheat mod developer, you know, he is pretty much always he getting banned is definitely not something weird. And as for the Odin doesn't develop cheats. Oh, in that case, never mind. So what happened? Basically, Kiwi ran into Odin in a Sky Wars lobby. And because Odin... Well, because his size is gigantic, like his player model size is gigantic, but obviously his hitbox isn't, it's really, really hard to hit him, in simple terms. So, I understand Kiwi's point of view on that one, and I do think she's correct there. That Odin should not have the size toggle available during PvP. Because it is simply an unfair advantage. Yo, what's good, Snopey? How you doing? How'd you get the Reaper Shards? From Charming? Reaper Shards? Oh, as in, what, as in, the mini-boss ones, or? So, tit for tat, yeah, pretty much. But, you know, I feel like reporting him was going too far. It would have been so much, the ones that you sold before. Which ones? What? Wait, what? Sycophant from Minis, Revenant from Kill. Oh, the Revenant ones. Then, yeah, that's just from an actual, whatchamacallit. That's an actual boss drop. What weapon and armor are you using? I am using Primordial. Full Primordial armor and a Reaper Falchion. Hello, Blaze. How you doing? At least until until my buy orders fill. The way, but I think he'd run Edward Zoden. But yeah, like, look. Alright, fair enough. Look, I don't think he needed to be reported for it. I think that, you know, talking it out with him and saying that it does provide an unfair advantage and should be toggled off forcibly during anything outside of skyblock, I think is a fair response. Would be a fair and normal response. And then if he refuses to do that, then fair enough to report for it. Kiwi is impulsive, yes. As with many things, you know, how is your AOTV doing 100k? Warped, mostly. I think a lot of things with Kiwi can be, or would be resolved, well, wouldn't happen if she took a moment to think. However, that's not how things always work. The clean AOT is crazy. It's because I use an AOTV for everything. But right now my AOTV is in the hunt axe. So for early game, tier 5 Spider and Rev. For Rev, full Mastiff armor with a Pooch sword. And for Spider, for tier 5 Spider, full Primordial. Since you can do dungeons, probably a Bouquet of Lies. Like 400 MP. And 50k with full SA and Livid Dagger. What's your MP? But yeah, probably like 400 or so MP. And as for pet, and oh yeah, and what's your pet as well? As for 150, okay, well that's going to be a pretty major difference then, because I'm at 401. And also pet will also play a fairly major part here. I have like, okay, so yeah, same pet. It'll mostly just be the MP then. Early MP is so huge. That doesn't change the fact that Livid Dagger isn't particularly a great weapon anyway. Not to mention the fact that I am wearing better armor for the Primordial armor is better than Shadow Assassin for out of dungeons. Shadow Assassin is good. Primordial is better out of dungeons. But yeah, for tier 5 Spider, I would say full Primordial, Bouquet of Lies, like 400 or so MP. And, I don't know, T-Rex pet, Lion pet. Pet's not as important. Even a Tarantula would work. I'm doing tier 4 spiders. Okay, well, you can do that fine with only 50k damage. You definitely don't need any more than 50k for tier 4 spiders. Full tarantula will keep you alive. What about Felthorn? I'm trying to keep budget down as low as possible. And Felthorn's quite a lot more expensive. I need spider level 7 for the armor. Just use tarantula armor. If you're struggling to stay alive, just use tarantula. Full burning crimson giant sword due to... my Minecraft is loading. Revenants are tier 3 revenant is profitable if you hunt during it. Tier 5 is also profitable with hunting. Wolves aren't as good. And tier 5 spider is very profitable. So I'd probably recommend going with tier 5s. And if you're going to have a singular, if you're gonna have a one singular weapon, I would say Bouquet of Lies, as it covers more ground than a Felthorn Reaper does. Felthorn is better for single target DPS, provided that mob doesn't take magic damage. If that mob takes magic damage, then Bouquet is better than Felthorn for DPS. What mod does the HP at the bottom? That would be Sky Honey. But like, you know, when it comes to stuff like tier 5 spider, I am essentially the walking minimum. Like this profile right now is practically the very definition of minimum. Like, I can kill the boss, provided that I am, provided that I get, 1, a tiny bit of luck, and 2, I have like 5 pages of talismans and all that for MP. Time, all of their redstone collection, and a fuck ton of money spent on Jacobus. Bouquet better than Giants or Claymore if the mob takes magic. It's better than, for DPS, it out DPS's Giant Sword, and not even close to Claymore though. How much do you spend on your MP? On this profile on my main. What would be the next upgrade melee weapon for you that has no requirement? I can only think of Midas. Yep, it would be Midas if I wasn't on a Slayer profile. Wooden helmet at 500 MP, or should I keep using Burning Crimson? Get a Primordial helmet. I mean, until you can get a Primordial, keep using your Crimson, but afterwards, just use Primordial. But yeah, if I wasn't on a Slayer profile, then it would be Midas, yes. Right, can you answer my question? What mod does the HP at the bottom? Sky Honey. It's called Damage Indicator. This profile, I want to say about 70, 80 mil. Sad they made Crimson Spice not work on Bouquet. It would be so unbelievably OP if it did, though. How are you today? Better than yesterday. How are you? That's a lot. It really isn't. I am 16 days into a Slayers only profile. If I am able to get that with doing nothing but Slayer, it's really not. Like, relatively easily. Oh my goodness, GG on the legendary Scather. Well, absolute W's. Watching your content 2 weeks ago, and the truth is I like it a lot. Just like your texture pack, keep going. You have a great future. Oh, thank you very much. That actually means a lot. Thank you. How are you doing? Well, there's your 70 mil talismans. See, it wasn't a lot. Yeah, exactly. Damn, you are so much harder to do on this profile when I'm not looking at my screen. That's way easier on my main profile. 21 isn't nice. Well, thank you very much for the bits, chill guy. Once again, very much appreciated. Honestly, I genuinely might invest in a Slayer sack at some point. How hard is tier 5 rev? It's pretty free. Let me see. Let me see if I can actually do it in strong dragon armor. Because it should be doable, and it should be very free. Ability, Petal Barrage. Yes, yes. Oh, wait, there's my... Oh, no, that's a god pot. Oh, wait a minute. Please don't spawn the boss. Thank you. Just get a small one, it's so cheap. Oh, shit, yeah, fair enough. They're not that much. I don't wanna, though. I have the leftover money. I have the spare money, but at the same time... I'm gonna have a new accessory bag. I'm gonna have 6 new accessory bag slots open tomorrow. So I kinda need a lot of money for that. Oh, it's such a bad place to spawn the boss. Ah. Okay, are we gonna be fine in strong dragon armor? Sir, please catch up to me. Why do I have no mana? Well, I mean, if this is an advertisement that pretty much just proves that Rev Tier 5 is absolutely free, then I really don't know what is. I am in strong dragon armor. Look at Duck's hype train, what? Holy fuck! God damn! That's insane. Wait, who was that? God damn. That's freaking crazy. W Duck, man. Is Primordial not better than Strong? Yeah, no, Primordial is definitely better than Strong. But they asked about what do you call it? They asked how easy is Tier 5 Rev, so I put on Strong Dragon Armor to prove that it's practically just free. You know, I kind of missed the Copper Unstable. I don't want to put the Unstable back on. The Unstable's trash. It's so bad. Hey! Guess, what mod shows your rev kills now? It's, Slayer XP Overlay. It's a chat triggers import. Can't survive tier 5 spider. Any tips? What armor are you using? How much defense do you... actually, what's your EHP and what armor are you using? Also, what is your healing looking like? Is it better to use full SA or SA with Tarantula Helmet? Good question, actually. Full set bonus. Oh, SA with Tarantula Helmet. Can you do tier 5 in Necron? Tier 5 Rev? Tier 5 Spider? Tier 5 of what? What are you doing Revs for? It'd be pretty cool to drop a Warden Heart or literally anything, and Revs are 100% profit, so I see no reason why not. Makes about the same amount of money as tier 5 Spider does for me right now. Rev. Yeah, absolutely. If you can do it in strong dragon armor, then you can absolutely do it in Necron. Tier 5 Rev is a very easy boss. There's no phases, there's no nothing to worry about. You pretty much just out-heal the boss. YouTube... LF on-screen YouTube chat? What? Is it not working? Great. Why is it broken? No, YouTube chat, it's working. What do you mean? What do you mean LF on screenshot? It's fully functioning. Soul Eater 2 Livid Dagger, Inferno 5 E-Blade. Livid Dagger. Emerald Blade is literally useless. Could you show your sword real quick? Yep. F? Fair enough. In Huntax go Burrow, by the way. That's fair. There's no way in actual hell that I would even ever consider doing that. Why is Emerald Blade that bad? Because if you ever die within any time of using it, you're losing all of your money. Well, not all of it. You're losing a lot of your money. And this is HYPIXEL skyblock, where a moment of lag will kill you. It's not a game where you can actually guarantee you won't die, because things will just kill you. For no apparent reason. What armor and sword are better than my setup for outside of dungeons? Primordial, Crimson. Sword depends on what you're doing. When Rev 9? I'm not even a Rev 8. Can I survive with Giant Sword and Shadow Assassin? You should be fine. I mean, with Tier 5 Tarantula, probably not. Your defense will probably... Well, your EHP will probably be too low. I struggle to survive with, like, what? With about 30,000 EHP. Although, then again, my damage is terrible. The new Juju non-setup in 20... Yeah, Mosquito. How do I get my Mastiff armor to do more damage? More crit damage. More crit damage means more health. Oh, right, yeah, sorry, my bad. I forgot to say use Pooch Sword as well. That one's on me. That's my bad. When using Mastiff, you use Pooch. HP, not damage, but more crit damage. More crit damage is more HP, and more HP is more damage. The two items basically just feed off each other. Bruh. The Viscera is never gonna fill. I might actually need to just insta-buy that. That might suck. I think that's a solid couple mil more expensive, though. It's not like I don't have the funds for it, but still kind of sucks. How much is it? 390 of them. 15 mil that would have cost. Well, shit. So, what, 394 cost me 20 mil. It could be worse. I'm losing 5 mil. But it's going to take a year and a half to actually fill it, so... It's fine. It's way cheaper and easy. I know, I just can't be bothered. I'm going to be honest, I just can't be bothered. By the way, Viscera is crafting. Oh no, sorry, Viscera is a drop. It's a drop from the actual Slayer itself, I believe. Does it have a crafting recipe? I can't remember whether it does. Yeah, it does. Revenant Flesh and Enchanted String. Okay. Either way. How do I... 1 minute. $40K. Yeah. Okay, don't look at me like you don't like that's the wrong, or like I can't craft that. Have I, like, not claimed that... Well, that's clearly incorrect. Have I not... Once again, have I not claimed it? Should I use Mastiff and Pooch for Spider tier 4 or just Sven tier 4? Anything that you have trouble surviving, you can pretty much cheese with Mastiff. Pretty much, I mean, its main use is obviously Sven. If you get more MP and you'll be fine with Spider tier 4 as well. Your main issue is damage right now. Also, what's your healing item? The one that I didn't claim. Of course, the one that I didn't claim is the one that I need. Yeah, makes sense. Why can't I craft the boobs? What? What do you mean? Huh? What? Recipe not unlocked. What do you mean? I just, what? Oh, bro. Why do I not click the things? Oh my goodness. Why do I never click the things? How many more have I not done? Is it just Reaper or Revenant, or have I not claimed all the others as well? Bruh! Surely no more, right? Surely there's no more. Okay, I've definitely claimed all the Rev ones. Okay, we good. Motherfucker, I just minimized my game. There we go. And now... I do this. I do this, I do this. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Oh, I'm gonna have a breakdown. I'm gonna have a breakdown. All right, we good. Why do I have one extra? I must have dropped one in like a moment ago. Crashing out over being dumb. Did you expect anything less? I left song request. Give a second, I was crashing out. What's your main text pack behind the custom one? It is Fat Cat by Lucy. What weapon to use tier 5 spider? I'm using my Atom Split with average 1 minute kill time. Honestly, for now... Can't you already clear in Primordial? Because you can armor swap with it. It's more for it's not so much for right now as for the future. But it should theoretically be better right now anyway. But yeah, honestly, there's not much better than Atom Split except for Midas, realistically. And for Spider right now, because the actual Spider weapons themselves suck. How much damage is this one on? 174. 253. 178. Okay, so, I mean, it's a good bit better than Primordial anyway. Even without its ability. I need new Wolf Slayer 6 for Pooch. Then I would recommend getting Wolf Slayer 6. Fat Cat by Lucy? Yes, yes. And then with its ability, we're hitting for... Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, boys! Yes! Oh, that's what I like to see. This is good numbers. This is excellent numbers. I should probably reforge it now. But this is brilliant. When I'm not sick anymore. Oh, fuck off! Bro, I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to deal with my armor situation here. Can you, okay, just get in the ball. Yeah, that's what we like to see. That's DPS right there. I'm also getting DPS'd. This way, young one. I have no defense. Shit on idiot. I have cat hair in my nose. Motherfucker. Can you stop, like, shedding everywhere, bro? Get out! Oh, it's growing a creature, man. Like, it's like I'm growing a whole new creature in there. Did you say Atom Split's good for Spider? Well, there's not much else that they can get that's better other than, like, Midas, realistically. Atom Split's got extremely high damage. Like, Atom Split is a very underrated sword. It's really, really strong. I mean, yeah, they could go for something like a giant sword. For sure. Can you check Griffin Feather Berserk prices for me real quick? 108k sell off 107 insta. You know what? I never thought I'd actually be in a stage where where I actually ever have to use Reaper as a damage armor set. Is Atom Split better than Felthorn for damage? I have no idea. I use Flame and Flay for Spider. Yeah, Flame and Flay is currently the, well, one of the two best weapons. You just use Reaper until you can switch to Crimson? Yeah, pretty much. Just do it with Dayax. You see, the funny thing is Dayax has really, 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 really shit damage. Do you ever try doing a Spider tier 4 with 6 TPS? No, if my TPS drops that low, I just log off. It's a pretty good strategy, honestly. When Hex? Never. But the downside to Flaming Flay is that you need a pretty high fishing level. $240 for a sword is harsh. Do I just stay at Atom Split? $240. Wait, what? Which one? Which sword is 240? Is a giant sword $240? What the hell? No. Well, that's just incorrect. It's like 100. Where'd you get 240 from? Oh, Midas, right. Yeah, just stay with Atom Split. Can I join you in Rev? Yeah, sure. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. That would mean that you'd have to kill my mini-bosses, so no. Oh, I can't Rev trade. That's kind of annoying. Didn't really think that one through. $11 TPS? Yeah, see, that's kind of just the time that I just don't play the game. When it gets that bad. Oh, this is terrible, man. Fuck it. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna ignore your dad and I'm gonna beat the child. I can get taken out of context way too easily. Probably shouldn't say that. It's fine. Even failing the boss, I still make profit, so we good. You know what? This actually goes hard. This fit goes hard though. This actually genuinely goes hard. The Black Reaper with the darker helmet. Actually looks kind of good. Well, I guess now that all that's really left for my setup next is renowned. Not on here, of course. On, holy damage, man. I could really do with getting protection on the rest of my armor. Could you... Bro. Could you die? Thanks. So, tier 5 is profit. Yeah. 100% profit. Make a fast hex unlock guide. Bro, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to unlock the hex fast. Nor do I care enough to do the research into it. This was a terrible decision to start beating him here. Get in the ball. Bro, I finally get to live out my dreams of being a Pokemon trainer. Child Fire would be so happy. Child Fire would be disappointed in how I've turned out. Because Essence equals Slayer. Technically not allowed to upgrade Renowned. What? What do you mean not allowed to upgrade? What? Is Midas Sword worth it? Not really anymore. Dragons aren't Slayer. It's Dragon Essence. What do you mean upgrade Renowned? What? Bro, I can just get someone to buy... If I need Essence, I can just get someone to buy it for me. I'm not gonna do the dragons. I'll do it the same way that I starred this. I'll just get someone to buy it for me. Draconic Altar. / Bazaar. That's a pretty cool looking dragon horn that I could buy. Unless you're talking about the actual Essence shop, in which case I won't do that, no. Oh my connection, bro. Someone has just arrived at the door and the internet has fucking died. Like at the Essence shop? Oh, my bad. Then probably say that. Hello. Fuck's sake, man. Give a sec. Do you have a Fatal Temper Flaming Flay? It's soulbound if you want to use it. It's always at the worst timing. Ah, my face. It's always at the worst possible timing. However, that doesn't... wait. Hold on. I do need to turn on my camera, though. Because, as I said at the beginning of today, it's bread day. Is this the light from behind me? Ah, it is! Bread. Where'd my YouTube chat go? Oh, there it is. No spatula. Is there one in here? No. Be right back. Spatula acquired. Oh, that's such a good sound. My gosh, that's an amazing sound. Women, men are so hard. Men, Brett, yeah, exactly. W jiggle physics, on guard. As your pets to run damage item. Wait. Oh, Shellwise. Yeah, Shellwise is amazing. How do I get the attribute? If you're an Iron Man, you hunt turtles in... No, you hunt Shellwise in Galatea. If you're not an Iron Man, you go on the bazaar and you buy it. It's pretty cheap. It's only like, what, 15, 16 mil, I want to say? Like maybe 50... Yeah, it's like, what, 10, 15 mil. Somewhere around there. It's one of the more inexpensive ones. It's 4 mil. What, for all 24 of them? Is it actually? Damn, I was that broke when I bought it? Wow. I did not realize how poor I was at that time. Flour. Make my own bread and sell it, I will. Have you considered making bread and selling it? Bread. I need Hunting 15 to siphon it. In that case, I'd probably recommend getting Hunting 15. Alright, back to revs. I gotta wait for the oven to heat. Yeah, you're gonna see a loaf like no other. And by that I mean it's either going to be an absolutely incredible loaf of bread or it's going to be absolutely dog shit. And there is no in between. And so much money off hunting past 3 days? Real. I mean, what? Hunting's the only reason that revs are 100% profit for me right now. Ah, that's not good. You can make croutons? Fair enough, that's true. Croutons are good as well. I could really do with getting the rest of my protection. Because remember, chat, protection's good. But how'd you make so much, though? You have 700 mil net worth. Wait, who? Me? Wait, I have 7... how much is this wing worth right now? How much are the dies worth? Have they gone up or something? 34, 22, 20. They haven't gone up. Yeah, most of it is the dies. I only have... I'm probably about 200 mil, nearly. Non-cosmetic net worth. I mean, realistically, I have blast protection on Reaper when I use. I mean, you don't need blast protection because you just don't get hit by the TNT. Which is pretty easy to avoid. Is the Primordial died yet? Yes, the Reaper is currently my only armor set that is not died. And I'm sure that will last for absolutely ages. Pretty much it'll last until Strand and Zach discover that I have Reaper now. And can be bothered to actually dye it. Yo, how you doing, Goldens? What's good, what's good? Welcome to Tier 5 revs are literally free and make me profit. The sequel? Nah, there's no sequel yet. I'll have the sequel. The sequel will be tomorrow. And then we'll have the trilogy. Because I might as well just... Unless the update comes out on Tuesday, I might as well just do revs until I actually drop everything from revs. I don't really see any downside to it. Ooh, actually, you know what, chat? How much you make per hour, though? Only like 2-3 mil. Excluding drops, only like 2 or 3 mil. Which is about the same that I make from Tier 5 Tarantula, so I'm down. I'm chill with that. Obviously, yes, I could make a lot more from doing Tier 1 E-Man. Or Tier 3 Rev. But I would rather actually progress the profile than make more money. At least right now. Especially as I don't want to rely on hunting entirely. Is getting L5 in my day axe worth? Probably, yeah. I wonder what they're going to do with Habanero Tactics when they decide to change Magic Find. Because obviously the Magic Find's kind of like one of its main draws. Yeah, I think my next big purchase will probably be a Glacial... Wow, that hurt. I think my next big purchase will probably be a Glacial Scythe, I'm thinking. I'll be back when my TPS comes okay? Alrighty. Well, see ya. That'll make spawning way, way better. Not as good as a Bouquet of Lies, but... I think I've got my Scorpion 4 before the update. Same! Bro. 3 mil. 3 mil I got it for. Honestly, like literally as soon as the patch notes were released, I sold my Tarantula Fang and bought all the stuff to craft a Scorpion foil. Not only is the recipe cheaper currently than it will be in the future. So, by the way, chat, to anyone who's an Iron Man or but yeah, to anyone who's an Iron Man or just doesn't have very much money, use Scorpion foil. Just use Juju. But Juju is so much worse for spawning than a Glacial Scythe. Why would I use it? First, Juju means I have to push Rush Enderman 5, which I don't care enough to do. And 2, it's just worse. Also, there's no point in me using Juju when I have access to Mosquito Bow. How's this doing? How much EHP am I on? Terrible. Wow, that's awful. How is Juju worse? Because Glacial Scythe has a slow-moving projectile, meaning that I can sword swap with it a lot easier. Well, no, it means I can sword swap to spawn faster with the Glacial Scythe. Same thing that you do with Bouquet of Lies. If you use Glacial Scythe, how will you hunt them though? Well, I'll just make... I mean, what? Glacial Scythe will only be for shooting these goobers. I'll still stab the minis. I'm doing too much damage, man. Supplies are actually doing decent damage now. I've been doing decent damage for a little while. The good damage isn't anything new. It's just a hell of a lot better now that I've got Reaper. I mean, to be honest, it would probably realistically be worth it to just Reaper swap at the start of the boss. But I do kind of want to get the kills done as well. That's bad. That was really bad timing. Sure. Mastiff Reaper swap? Nah. I don't care enough to Mastiff swap revs. I don't do nearly enough damage to make it worth doing. Right now, my Mastiff swap would probably do about the same, if not less, than just using Reaper. Why Mastiff head on? So I have 0 defense and I die quicker. How long do you think till I can solo tier 4 E-Man? I don't know. That depends on how much you push for tier 4 E-Man. Realistically, soloing tier 4 E-Man isn't actually that hard. If you just basically purely focus it, it's not that bad. It really depends on how much effort and care you put into it. Well, you know, if you just focus hard on Final Destination kills. Hey, get in the ball. Probably should Reaper earlier then. Got it. Good information. I mean, it's not that hard. Tier 4 E-Man is significantly easier than it ever has been. Between having more damage from Bruiser shards and and Zealot shards giving you defense against the boss. It's like the strongest Slayer boss. Yeah, nah. Tier 4 Blaze is considerably harder. Tier 4 Blaze needs considerably more gear. If you really want to go like what? Okay, 600 MP. Final Destination with about 50,000 kills on. Vorpal or Atom Split Katana and summons. Plus a couple of healing items and you're pretty much good to go, really. Will you kill it first try? Absolutely not. Guess having had no head on is meta. There is no head. Why is E-Man considered hard? Because it does a lot of damage compared to all of the Slayers before it. Like, considering that up until tier 5 Spider, this was the hardest Slayer before you got into Enderman Slayer. Or, no, tier 4 Sven was the hardest Slayer before E-Man was introduced. And then, up until tier 5 Tarantula, tier 5 Rev was the hardest Slayer before tier 4 E-Man. And now, tier 5 Tarantula is the hardest Slayer before tier 4 E-Man. And I'm not about to sit here and say tier 5 Tarantula is a hard boss, because I can do it within 15 days on a new profile. What? Ah, shit. Ah, chat, they found me. Ah, it's been a good run. The Black Armor's had a good run. Give me a second. I might just keep the Reaper on. I'll level up the kills. Why? Sorry, I read that. Just cheese tier 2s with revived heart until E-Man 5? Yeah, I mean, that works as well. Hand it over. Yeah. Don't fucking Team Rocket it. Don't become Team Rocket, you you weirdos. It's already weird enough that you seem to have a hat that you just die all of my armors. That's already weird enough as it is. You know, normally it's the other way around. Like, normally the maid is the one who's serving people and doing stuff for people. But I guess we're in some sort of role reversal here. All right, what have you cooked? What have you cooked for this? Oh, wait a minute. This actually might not be that bad. This may actually not be that horrific. Wait a minute. Wait, this actually might not be that bad. It's not good. Don't get me wrong, it's far from good. But it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. How do I level up hunting? You hunt. It ain't that bad. That cost me 47 mil. How the... Did you have one of them spare, I'm guessing? Add another 50 mil. That's more than 50 mil. Oh, 21 mil, 20 mil, so that's 40. Yeah, so I had 50 mil. That's crazy. Oh, you're all... You guys are... You guys are something else. You guys are actually something else. Yes, Luna? But yeah, you literally just hunt. I just did bruises because it makes good money and gives me some XP. Got a null atom from tier 4 E-Man. Unlucky. Yo, LF another mini boss? Thank you. Can I just speak things into existence like that? Yo, LF one heart. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. It'll happen. Trust me. It worked with the mini boss. It did not work. Since when would tier 5 rev profit? Since I could do these at the spawning. Meaning that I make money regardless of whether I kill the boss or not. Any drops in the boss, just get added. It's brilliant. I think I get faster bosses with blaze gear. You think? Bro, I deal like 200k damage with Reaper activated. What do you mean I think I do more damage? No shit. To be fair, the spawns aren't even that slow either, which is what I was mostly worried about. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. And the kill times are actually really, really fast. And the more defense I get, the less I'll have to worry about it. Until Zombie 8, Reaper Falchion is the best, no? Yes, yes. Why am I able to do sub 13 tier 4 Blaze? Bro, I don't know. Because the admins still haven't fixed Soul Eater. Monster Raider when? Not for a long time. Monster Raider, the true last set. I can't think of any other set that I would actually need to get other than Monster Raider from now on. Like, bro, Soul Eater really needs to get fixed. It is stupidly broken. And it shows how broken it is, specifically in Blaze. I mean, let's be real here. Even if they patched the Book of Progression, Soul Eater would still be cooked. Like, Soul Eater would still be insanely OP for Blaze. The Book of Progression is just the thing that allows the bug to, helps the bug to exist. Soul Eater is the actual root cause of the issue. Oh, cookie time. How much are these worth right now? I'll take that. That ain't bad. And you guys are... could be better. That is barely enough for a cookie. I'm gonna have to start finding better things to get. Monster rated for what? For Blaze. I've only got 4 Jade rolls? W. Oh, chat, I'll be able to afford my first piece of renown soon. I'm definitely putting it on my head. It is 100% going straight on the helmet. Because I see a lot of tier 5 revs in the future. Fuck! I see a lot of tier 5 rev in the future. Not sure how to feel about it, but... Oh, the cat. Hold on, I need to open the door. Hey, buddy. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he great? Oh, you can't see him. Hold on. There's no camera. Wait a second, Dolly. Give me a second. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? Hey, buddy. Oh. Isn't he great? Why are you so pretty? You're such a pretty boy. Yeah. Could you remove your toe, like, from my mouth? Thanks, mate. Bro, don't look at me like... Don't look at me with those orbs. Alright, come on now. Right. That leads me on to the next thing. I can barely hear you. The song is really loud. My mic was just really far away. Good evening, Odax. How you doing? Right. Let me do that. And then... It should be about time. Yeah, the oven's hot. This isn't what it sounds like, trust me. Right, bread's in the oven. I'm not joking it on the cam, thank you. Part-time baker, part-time femboy, part-time skyblocker. I think you should try tier 3 E-man. I can't even do tier 2s. Thank you for the follow, Mustafa. Much appreciated. I don't have mine anymore, I sold it. You have nothing over me now. Mustafa, I had assumed that much. How much do you think you can make from Blaze now? Probably still like 90 to 100 mil. I mean, prices are not that dissimilar to when I quit. So, with the right pet leveling... Yeah, prices are the same as when I left. Show me your armor real quick. Like that. Fire, take a hit. I'm not allowed to roll them. It's against the rules. I'm sorry. As much as I may want to, I'm not allowed to do that. Hello, what's going on? Tier 5 revs and bacon bread. Is he baking? I am, yes. Well, I mean, right now the bread's in the oven, but... Oh, that's not good. If I ask you to do squats whilst holding the cat, I am not going to go and find the cat to pick him up and do squats with it. Wouldn't necessarily say it's animal abuse, but... Is there a point to do slayers once you max them? Money or fun, depending on the slayer. I mean, Blaze, money. Since they make so little profit. I mean, Blaze is still one of the best money-making methods in the game. Tarantula makes decent money. Not amazing, but decent. Revs also make fairly decent money. Why Primordial Helm? Could you think of a better helmet that I could use right now? Reaper maybe? Reaper doesn't have a helmet. It's a 3-piece armor set. But yeah, there is definitely a reason to do it. Necron Helm or Primordial. Okay, so Necron requires a floor 7 completion. So I can't use that. And Primordial is... Oh, for you. Oh, Primordial. For out of dungeons, Primordial. How much Blaze make an hour? Depends on how many kills you get an hour. Back when I was getting about 90 to 100 kills an hour, I was probably making close to 100 mil an hour. Not including pet leveling. With including pet leveling, it would have been over 100. Is the frag axe textured? Yes. Although they are the same texture. What was your kill time? Like 15 seconds. Not insanely fast. Have an unreleased code. Yeah, GG. Nice try. What texture are you using? For the weapons or the base? Not fast? Nah, people go way low. People go down to like 13. The weapon texture is Fire Sky, which is now on Modrinth, and the base pack is Fat Cat by Lucy. And then my other weapons in here. Today you can kill the blaze in 13 seconds. Yes. I don't think it's on 121. I will admit I don't actually test the 121 pack because that involves me logging in on 121. I, for the most part, can't be bothered to do that. Why no gemstone on Reaper? Because I can't afford it. I don't have gemstones on any of my sets. That's expensive. Is that with the 52 mil insta-kill? No, that's with the double demon. Double demon's a lot faster than the 52 mil skip. Or than the insta-kill skip. First go is guaranteed to increase base RNG. Oh, it really is though. I mean, if you need proof, I dropped my overflux whilst using Fire Sky. So that's basically just proof. What's double demon? It's where you skip the middle phase of the boss and spawn 2 sets of demons. So you spawn 2 wither skeletons and 2 pigmen. I mean, you can technically go faster by triple skipping, but that one's a little inconsistent. I've been out of Blaze for too long to know all of the new stuff. W songs? Well, it's a great playlist. I may have just failed to copy the Dayax texture over into the 121 pack. In which case, I should probably fix that. Hey, upside, it'll only take a couple seconds to actually... It would only take a couple seconds to actually fix, but... I'll do it later. I'll actually go through the 121 pack properly. And double check everything. That's not the command. Oh, fuck! There was a boss? What? Mother... What do you base your textures on? What do you mean by base them on? As in, like, what inspires them, or what's the like block pack? Check DMs. Hold up. Inspire. A lot of different things. Yo, give me that playlist. Yo, check 2 messages above you. To be honest, not necessarily anything. So like the giant sword. Oh, that was just something that I came up with. I mean, some things come from, or some things quite clearly come from places like Terraria, for example. Some of my textures are heavily inspired by Terraria items, for example, the flaming flay or the aspect of the dragons. But a decent chunk of them are just things that I've created. Yeah, this, for example, is based on the influx waiver. But obviously that's also from God of War. But like vast majority of them are just kind of things that I sort of thought of and said, yeah, this would look good. It's also part of the reason the textures take me so long to make. Because I'll have like a base idea that I want to make, and then that sort of evolves over the span of like an hour often. Unless I just stick with the base idea and really like it. How does the atom split look? There is a gallery in my Discord or on Modrinth. I don't think I've fully uploaded everything to Modrinth yet. But there is a gallery of every weapon included on my Discord. But if you give me just a second, I can. I need to know, what client do you use? Forge. Where is my atom split, actually? It's not in here. Where the hell is my atom split? It's got to be somewhere. Ah, wait. Fuck. Was it simple to set up? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I would say... Oh, there it is. I'd say it's fairly simple. I guess that depends on the person, though. There's the atom split. This one is a heavily inspired sword. If anybody can guess where it's inspired from, then fair enough to you. But this is an extremely, heavily inspired sword from somewhere. Terraria? No, it's not a pixel game. It's a first-person shooter. Ninjago? No. Anyway. Paranoid because I don't want to get malware. Well, my entire config folder and mod folder is on Discord. Yo. Icewaterfall? Hello, hello. Thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? I really recognize it, but I can't tell from where. It is very, very similar. Yo, my goodness. Duck with the rate of 25. How is the stream? What's good? What's good? Hello, Orange Grinch. Hello, Shadow Slayer. Hello, Taco. Hello there. Jayhawk. What's good? What's good? Dengar, thank you very much for the follow. Let me oh, I've already been beaten to the shout out. W. Very good. Bro, that hype train went crazy. Bro, you've had an absolutely huge stream. Like, actual massive W's. Tormentor the fishing one. No, Tormentor is this. It's from Kudra. This is not inspired from anywhere. The Tormentor's one that is one of my original designs. Think it's from Cyberpunk? Nope. Yeah, Tormentor's an original design. Alongside Daedalus, Aspect of the Void. To be fair, most of them are. Like, the vast majority are in original designs. There's just a couple that aren't. Of which the Atom Split is probably my least original design out of all of them. Except for the Claymore. Because the Claymore is a direct copy. Like, the Claymore is a literal one-to-one copy. The Atom Split is the same shape, but its animations and coloring is different. My arms are dead and will be dead for the next months. Did you finish all of the push-ups? I've got to know that. Did you finish all of them? Because if you did, god fucking damn fair play. Yeah, okay, he did in fact not. Is it the black lightsaber? Nope. What push-ups? Whenever Duck gets sub 2, he has to do push-ups. And he got a couple. He got like 1 or 2 subs today. Just 1 or 2 though. Are you sick? Maybe a little bit. As I said yesterday, texture Star Wars? Nope, not on this pack at least. I did have one. Which there should be clips still. I could put one of those up. So what's it from? It's a Raise Lighter from Destiny 2. No, Destiny 1. Sorry, my bad. Wrong game. Holy, I got that wrong. My bad. I can't believe that I got that wrong. Well, sore as fuck. Hey, I mean, W on that one, though. As I said, I'm going to come back today, like, half sounding like a Batman. And it's just going to get better throughout the stream. What was I looking up? What was I looking up? Genuinely well. Oh, I know what I was looking up. That's right. I wanted to find the old clip with the old Star Wars pack in it. The Atom texture? Yeah, it's the Atom Split is Raised Lighter from Destiny. Clips, there we go. And if I scroll down enough, surely only like a year, right? That'll take barely any time to get to. I'm dead. I've been grinding the hunting level for the past 2 hours to get hunting 20. Yeah, it takes a while. I mean, you can always just practically AFK Glaciite Walkers with a Spirit Mask. No, not Spirit Mask, with a Witch Mask. You just have to move every, like, 20 seconds or so. Kind of forgot about that. Bye, Lucid. Hello, hello. How's it going? Can we expect any new uploads anytime soon, by the way? I need it. I need the new uploads. Which hunt axe do you use? The Prime hunt axe. A good upload in like a week and a half? Bro, that's too long. That's too long. It's going good though. How are you? It's going great. I'm pretty comfortable with doing every boss up until tier 2 E-Man. Oh, Geometry Dash upload. My bad, my bad. Oh, okay. Bad. I'll admit that I did not expect that. Looking forward to it though. Okay, filter all time. I need to deal with this. It took 24 mobs and 8. The bats aren't working. They will. You've got to move around a bit for the bats to actually do anything. They will though. So it'd definitely be 2024 to fuck. It's doing 0 damage. What? Are you holding out your hunt axe? What? Yeah, you hold out your hunt axe, kind of just stand there, and it'll do some damage. They can't have fixed it. I swear they didn't fix it. I also don't think that I have the stuff for hunting right now. Fuck, I've got to buy hunting stuff. No, I don't. I just need a witch mask. Or not, I guess I'm not getting a witch mask either. Instant loot share. Bro! Nah, give up. I just give up at that point. God damn, brother. What did he have? Instant loot share Kaim, 252. Oh, that's actually crazy. 11 hours dry, no Kaim. Yeah, nah, that's rough, man. Hold on. Bat swarm hit 5. Oh, have they actually fixed these guys? Have they finally fixed it? They have fixed. I think they fixed it. Okay, so they have fixed these ones then. Interesting. What? These mobs can only be damaged with the pickaxe, driller, hunt axe. Okay, so they have fixed clay site walkers. Yeah, in which case that's just bruises or something then. Just stick to bruises. Yo, Juzu, how you doing? And even though when I put that in, the timer didn't start. That ain't great. You can put the pickaxe in the hunt axe so it's easier to get the shards early game. Oh, can you? Does that work? I wouldn't think that would work, though. What does the fire rewards do? What do you mean? What? Assault. Oh, right. I didn't see the dehydrate one. My bad. The assault fire does nothing, though. Oh, I was asking if you can. I have no idea. Ah, there we go. I doubt it, because the hunt axe is still an axe. You want me to leak the thumbnail for the next vid? Yeah. Absolutely. What bread you breaking? Bread you baking? Just normal. Just bog standard ordinary white bread. Nothing special. Oh, I haven't... You gonna get Warden helmet? Nah. Ever since Primordial released, Warden Helmet is not really ever actually worth it anymore. To be completely honest with you. I gotta vote with the majority. Cool. Sheep time. Honestly, the only feedback that I could give is that the letters don't stand out at all. That's the only feedback that I could give, is they just blend into the background. Adding a darker outline or something to make the lettering pop a bit more would work. But it kind of blends in. Saying opacity black bar behind it. Yeah, I mean that works. What software are you using? Because you can just put an outline around it, as opposed to a black bar. Photoshop, yeah. So you should be able to just put a just an outline instead of the black bar. I'd think that would possibly look a little smoother. Could be wrong though. A little nicer. I could be wrong though. I am also not exactly incredible at thumbnails. I'm very much still learning. Might mess with the glow. No, the outline shouldn't mess with the glow. Want the letters into glow? Yeah, the outline shouldn't mess with the glow. It just depends on how you do it. I mean, if you wanted to match with the cube, then a black outline genuinely wouldn't be a bad thing. Especially as the cube itself is outlined. Estrogen Catgirl. Chat, we found Aurora. Why do you keep warping? To find a solo lobby. Wait, that was Mete. Yeah, maybe a tiny bit thicker, but yeah, honestly. That looks so much better. You know what, chat? I'm actually so brain rotted because it feels weird to not see the not see the Minecraft font as in a thumbnail. Bro, I'm actually so cooked by making them. It unironically feels weird. My favorite font, but it doesn't work for thumbnails. There's only a couple fonts that really do, honestly. To be fair, despite the fact that it is obviously it doesn't work outside of Minecraft really. The Minecraft font genuinely is so good for thumbnails. Like it's genuinely such a good font. Good night, Zigzag Brain. Yes. You good? Hit one enemy for 1 mil damage. Yeah, that's about right. That's what. Yes. With the one's pretty good. Times New Roman better? I haven't seen Times New Roman in ages, but nah. Minecrafter is unironically such a good fun. When did they do this out of dungeons? Literally since release. Since the release. Gotta dip out. You have a good stream? Alrighty, well, have a good day. And thank you for popping in. No, bread's not quite there yet. I've got to give it another 5-6 minutes. Let Let me give it till 26. Been walking outside in 91-degree weather. Send help. You want me to send you a helicopter or something? 'Cause I'm not sure how much help I can send. But, that's kind of crazy. This is gonna sound like... when it's like 2-shot tier 4? Yes. But, like, the Witherborn has a cooldown. So, if you're willing to wait 60 seconds to 2-shot a tier 4, then yeah, that's pretty good. Can you show your Power Stone tunings? Shaded with everything on strength. Now I can kill your res, not your minis. Alright, bet. Yeah, sure. Seems good to me. I mean, you can basically insta-kill tier 4s anyway with Fire Veil Wand and just a Reaper Falchion or something better. Right. Warden Helmet isn't worth it. Why should I grind for Zombie 9? Fun. Whoop, 1 second. I mean, Warden Helmet is worth it for specific things. It's still the best helmet for Kudra. It's still the second best helmet for E-Man. And you still need it to... what's his name? You still need it to... Who this? They want to do revs with me. How much MP you got currently? 401. How does Fire Veil want to do that much damage? That's just how it be. Fire Veil Wand is just a very high damaging item. Why they made it like that, I don't know. It just happens to be a really... How much is a 1 bill Crown of Avarice? I actually don't know anymore. It's like Aurora pre-nerf, OP. Aurora, I wouldn't necessarily Aurora say Aurora was OP, but pre-nerf. Ah, no boss spawned. That was dumb. 4 bill. Damn, are they that high? Okay, so they went up and then they went... Oh yeah, no, of course, they went up. Yeah, right. I forgot I got them when it was cheap. I should probably... Slash, but yeah, this works as well. Where is my show chords? Edit key shortcuts. Send chords. Okay, it's on 8. Got it. You just use it at the start. It deals, waves or damage. It hits. It'll hit a couple of times in a few seconds. Mini it back. All right. Pretty sure. Wait, I'm pretty sure I can't actually. Yeah, no. I'm 99% sure at least I can't black hole other people's minis. Come to think about it. I'm fairly sure at least they made it so you can't do that. I'll test it, but I'm fairly sure they made it so you can't do that. Which actually I'm kind of hoping that they did. Otherwise it'd be crazy broken. They didn't. Why did they do that? My goats, my admin goats. As much as I love and trust all of your decisions, that one's cooked. Which they would be making most coins off? Tier 1 E-Man. But that's only because of the hunting part of it. as soon as I drop a 1 heart, it'll be Revs. So far, it's E-Man, Sven, Rev. And Revs will definitely take the first place spot in not that long. You can't BH if you don't have a comp of that. You can't BH? Oh, black hole. Right. If you don't have a comp. Okay, I got you. This is definitely just carrying. I need to kill. I'm gonna need to kill your bosses. This is just straight carrying. That's kind of just hit me. No, don't worry about it. It kind of just dawned on me that this is a straight carry. What would you say weapon and armor progression is for someone who's trying to do the same challenge as you? I'm saving my minis. No, don't worry about saving your minis. I'm fine. I don't mind about that one. What? What the fuck? Why did I send a PvPing duck? What? No! Weapon and armor progression would probably realistically be... You want me to attack? No. I do your boss, you do mine. I mean, this is going to be a big loss in efficiency for you, by the way. This is not faster for you in the slightest. Or I don't think this is actually better for either of us. I'm going to be honest. Anyway, sorry. Weapon progression plus armor would probably be... Probably starting out with aspect to the end. And... What's your magical power? 401. Yeah, starting out with aspect to the end and Glaciite armor, upgrade to unstable dragon armor. Then... Probably upgrade to strong dragon armor, upgrade to warped aspect of the end, and from there it's just Slayer weapons and primordial. Pretty much. Obviously MP in the middle and along the way, and other little bits and pieces like healing ones and stuff like that. But that's the basic overview of how I would do it if I would start again. The main difference is that I didn't realize how OP aspect of the void it was back then. Mini 8. You can kill your own minis, that's fine. Why can't I... Oh, this is so annoying. I can't send my own... Ah, there it goes. What army you use for Zombie Slayer? Right now I'm using Reaper, although normally I just use Primordial. Although Strong Dragon works. Yeah, Strong Dragon works. Tier 5 Rev's pretty easy. You can do it in most things. But yeah, Strong Dragon works. Mastiff works with a Pooch Sword. Right now I'm just using Primordial Helmet and 3 pieces of Reaper. Donate your buddy 50 mil and I repay you back in like 20 days. Wait, what? No, I'm not. No. I'm gonna do revs with y'all. This does not seem like a good... Okay. Revs is kind of a two-person thing. I mean, you two can do it together if you want. I think I would probably rather solo. To be honest. It is just faster for me. Do you deal with Primordial more? DPS wise, yes. Get into pipe. You're in a party. I'll just swap to a different lobby. But yeah, my gear right now that I'm using for revs is just Primordial helmet, Reaper armor, Reaper falchion, Wand of Atonement, this assortment of gear. Oh damn, that's up at 4 mil now, and a lion pet. Yeah, isn't it crazy that I've actually like I'm 16 days in and I've practically got my end game gear, like with the exception of a couple of weapons, like we've practically got the best gear we're gonna have throughout the entire series. You're doing my favorite boss, Reaper, revs. Not. I wouldn't say it's necessarily my favorite boss. It's not bad. I like it on this profile. I don't like it very much on main because it's kind of boring. It's not as brain dead as Sven. Second flux when? At some point. I mean, right now I'm focusing on revs. Getting a Warden Heart would be kind of nice. Plus revs are 100% profit, so. Crown of Avarice 10 mil better than 10-star burning? Probably not. Once again, probably just use a Primordial. Primordial's DPS gets overlooked a lot. Just because its single hit damage isn't insane. Why do you want 1,000 dice? Oh, I've already done that. I ended on something like 1.4k. Only get Crown of Avarice, you can get it 100 mil. Yeah, pretty much. Can't bother with getting a new helmet. I mean, fair enough. But Crown of Avarice at 10 mil is... no, not. You gonna keep Second Overflux with Power Roll for Void Gloom? Maybe. Probably. It depends on how much I need money at that time. Like, if I really need the money, then no. I will be selling it. But if I'm in a position where I don't really need money, then yeah. Best way to get Crown of Avarice coins. Arachne or Ghosts? Both of which, have fun. Tier 1 Slayer sack. Bro, you know what would make this profile so much nicer? Sack of sacks. That would make this profile just so much more pleasant. That's actually quite expensive. I mean, I can craft it, so I will, but... just wait for Guardian Slayer? Wait, you actually right? You right. I kind of hate the fact that you're right, but... how good is 8.1 mil Rev XP? I mean, not too bad. Why don't you put a fishing minion? Because I'm not allowed to. Redstone is the only minion that I'm allowed to put down. Because redstone's the only minion that is actually essential. I don't need a sack of sacks. It's quality of life. You stream on YouTube? Yes, yes. How you doing, Seed? Welcome to the YouTube chat. I get it, because yeah. Like, no other minion is actually essential for me to have, so I can't use any others. What about a minion from a Slayer like Rev? No. Oh, Cohen, thank you very much for the sub. My goodness. Thank you very much for the prime. How are you doing today? Much appreciated. Fuck my bread. You definitely just heard that panic, holy. I mean, it's not burnt. We good. Okay, now I'm gonna put it back in for about 5 to 10 minutes. And last time I said that, it was 23 minutes ago. It's definitely overbaked. Oh, it's definitely overcooked. Oh, that's not great, Chad. It's definitely overcooked. I fucked up. Slayer's been killed in 3 seconds? Damn. Want me to show you a cheese to stop Rev TNT? If it's standing underneath the iron bars, I don't really care, because that means I've got to spawn it in a specific spot. And that's kind of just annoying. Came from YouTube, and I'm still saying I like too much your content. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Truly. Thank you. Damn. I need to deal less damage. Did you just turn on your face cam? Yeah, might as well just leave it on. I try and turn it on every time I got bread stuff. That time I just I didn't have time to turn it on because I was midway through panicking because I realized I just left my bread for an extra 20 minutes baking. Which isn't great. Goon Corner? Goon Corner's wild. Bro, can you be any slower? You're breaking Twitch's TOS. Wait, what? In what way? Merge chats. That breaks his Twitch's TOS. Really? That's not brilliant. Well, if I get banned, I get banned. Might have to, at some point, turn that off then. That's a shame. Merge chats is so good, though. Weird, I wonder why it breaks Twitch's TOS. I get that it's a separate company, but seems like a bit of a weird. What breaks the merge chats? Love it loud from Creature of the Night from Chaos is so peak. I would agree, yes. Carmine died! My god! Bro, everyone's dropping dies. What the fuck? Zach yesterday, you today. Yo, let me get a... Where's my matcha? Where's my matcha die? You do not use third-party services that combine activity from other platforms or services on your Twitch stream. Merging chat and other features to ensure Twitch community is included in entirety. Interesting. That's weird. Oh, GG. Bro, it ain't that deep. Get in the ball. Will there be a future video about Slayer only progression? This entire profile is made into videos. We're currently on episode 5 on YouTube chat. Every like 2 or 3 streams gets made into a video. Or gets combined into a video. For people that don't come to the streams and want to follow along with the progression. As for like an actual dedicated video to people that want to progress through Slayers only, probably not, no. It's such a tiny margin of, tiny amount of people, it just wouldn't be worth it. That would actually care about progressing through Slayers to the point where they would need a specific video for it, as opposed to just following a Slayer to Hyperion. Because let's be real, the progression is the same. And at the end of the series, the whole thing will get compiled anyway into a movie. Guardian Slayer will carry this profile? That depends on whether Guardian Slayer gets released before I finish or not. Because right now, it's a concept. Like, it's like... Are you serious? Why do you guys hate getting in the balls so much? Swedes and Mudcrabs, because you're going for a fully scrolled hype, they only go for Hyperion. Fair enough, fair enough. What mod is your Slayer boss HP? That is Skyhanny's damage indicator. Episode 2 is missing in the playlist. Well, shit. Why did I not add episode 2? Must just be the hated child, for real. No one likes episode 2. Shit. At least this isn't an Iron Man profile. Real. Look, man. I actually get a surprising amount of people asking if I'm Iron Man. To which my answer is always the same, that if I was an Iron Man, I would be the least mentally stable player on this game. Unironically, if my main profile was an Iron Man, I would be the least mentally stable Iron Man that has graced this game. What will be the next series? Well, there's not going to be any more two hype series. It'll just be continuing my grind for 50 mil XP in all Slayers. Because I genuinely don't think that any player in this game who is an Iron Man would ever consider getting, for example, 50 million, like, bro, the amount of money I have spent people's net worth just spawning bosses. Hi and bye, because EPs are already snowy. Well, good night, good night. Obviously, yeah, I've made the money back, but my point stands. Like, I've made way more than I've spent. I've only spent something like 14, 15 billion, maybe, on spawning slayers. Which sounds like a lot until you put it next to the 140 billion that I've earned from doing it. You gonna take a break when Derpy comes? Yes, I will swap back to my main profile and do probably tier 5 Tarantula there. Love Frosty on my axe throws. On guard. Didn't even slay to Wawa. Well, Wawa's always watching over. Wawa demands blood. Iron. I'm never touching my iron. I have an Iron Man. It is a minion-based Iron Man. Currently working on getting a Midas sword. Been working on getting a Midas sword for the last year. Surely I'll finish it soon, right? Should be decent money. Wasp at 80 mil currently. Yeah, tier 5 is great money. There's not a chance in hell I'm doing it on this profile, especially. I'm doing it on this profile during Derpy. And much less doing it on this profile until the update comes that allows me to use Scorpion Foil. Because I don't really like doing 115,000 or 140,000 damage with an Aspect of the Void. I would rather that be a little bit better. So, I'm gonna wait. There has to be a better way of getting hunting XP. I mean, yeah, ghosts are better. Ghosts also hurt. What's so good about Derpy? More skill XP, meaning more pet leveling, so you can make money off that. The price of everything goes up, so you can make money off that. Generally, the price of stuff goes up enough that it offsets the extra tax. And minions are absolutely fucking goated. Yo, was good done. How do I get it so it auto starts Slayer quest? Level 6 in the first 3 Slayers. Rain slimes are good for hunting XP and good money? Interesting. It's on the forbidden act of going outside and touching grass? God, why? What do I invest in for Derpy? Not a clue. Okay, tier 4 spider, just get a better healing stick. Like you can most definitely out heal it with a decent healing stick or a florid zombie. Oh, and a florid zombie. Oh wait, no, you're damaged. Never mind. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, no, ignore that. Ignore me. Forgot about the damage. Reach milestone 14 in Salt Hunts. The heck is Salt Hunts? Is that just... Wait, is that just the hunting one that gives strength? You can pay how much... You can tell how much attention I pay to this stuff. Right, I kind of stopped. I've just completely stopped focusing on the Slayer, and at some point I am going to drop a Warden Heart, and I will either not notice or I will possibly shit myself. 1 second, I've left my bread in for too long again. Oh wait, have I? I turned the oven off. Chat. That is possibly going to be the worst loaf of bread I have ever made. You need to be banned from the oven. It's not my house. I don't know how their oven works. My bad for, trying to start a timer and instead accidentally turning the oven off. Well, whose house is it? It's my uncle's house. I am not all too familiar with their kitchens. They got the fancy ovens. Everything's a complicated touchscreen. Why are you there? Well, mostly because he has pets and he needed somebody to house sit and look after the pets while he's on holiday, so. Hi, it's me, Fire, the house-sitting pet guy. Oven for 3 hours? You know what? I'm sure it was probably fine as well. Like, banana bread just feels like one of those resilient breads. And solo tier 4, but it comes way too close to my comfort. Ah, it's like me with tier 5s then. Just keep doing them, you'll get better. That's half, I mean, to me at least, that's half the fun when it's difficult. When things get too easy, they get boring. It's part of why I stopped enjoying Blaze. Because the boss was just becoming brain dead. But at least it's easy. Yeah, but I'm fairly sure I just explained why I don't like that. But, you know, that's fair enough. In my eyes, easy is not fun. Easy is boring. I like things to have a challenge to them. For example, I do find tier 5 Spider fun. I don't like it because it's so slow on this profile. But I like it from the fact that it's dangerous, and if I mistime my healing, I'm cooked. The high refraction forehead. Hi. I mean, maybe it's because you've done millions of XP in Blaze. No, up until the foraging update, I love Blaze. Blaze was extremely fun up until the foraging update, because it was the boss would still kill me sometimes if I messed up. And my damage wasn't unreal. Like, the boss was easy, but it wasn't free. Post foraging update and attributes, the boss literally became, like, hard to die in. I gained over 1 million damage. The boss, like, became hard to die in. It lost the thing that made it fun. Your forehead is bigger, I think. Yeah, well, more, it doesn't matter. Fire, LF unsexying yourself. I can't do that, I'm afraid. Room is so dark that I have to get close to my monitor for my webcam to actually see me. Turn on a light? Taking a bath of acid tends to... Yeah, okay, but like, I'd rather not do that. And I mean, you say that, but you see, you know what it did to the Joker, and that guy's got simps. That guy's got loving fans everywhere. Maybe it's because of the unhinged personality, but I'm sure I could figure out the psychopath mindset at some point. Knock him out, bro. It's coming with meta and power creep, and we're just like, hi, big forehead. It's fine. I'm used to it. There are very few jokes that you could make that I have not already made about myself. And of the ones that I haven't made about myself, there are extremely few that I wouldn't find funny. I mean, to be honest, I think the most recent actual original joke that someone's made is saying that I look like Harry Styles on drugs. Just a drug addicted one. Bro, that actually killed me. Is there something to stop spiders from attacking me? Nope. But that one actually took me out. It was so funny. They are 100% right. Yeah, that's what makes it funny. One squat. Alright. I got you. Like, that's half the fun, you know? Chad, how many streams do we reckon it'll take to get a Warden Heart? Or at least some drop from revs. You get me? Bro, you don't have to teleport like that. Chill. Two more. That's not too bad. Skyblock was drugs confirmed. I mean, no. I've looked like a drug addicted Harry Styles for way too long. You ain't 30 virus. Well, yeah. I mean, I've already gone past 30 virus luck. Are you on 1.8? Yep. It's because Sky Hanny isn't fully updated. Sky Hanny is not quite as good on 121 as what is on 128. On 1.8, so I've kind of just stayed on 1.8. Well, I don't do Blaze now, so I could switch to 120. I don't really care to, but I could. Oven's hot. Swap to 121. I genuinely might do it tomorrow. Rare 1.8 player. I'm not a rare 1.8 player. I am a rare non-dungeons 1.8 player. I mean, when it comes to dungeons, I'm the vast majority, but oh, I didn't hit you with a hunt tag. Stop overreacting. For goodness sake. $75%? Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. 1.8 is currently just the superior version for dungeons. I could easily solo tier 4 if it weren't for the spiders. And then just kill them when they run up to you. I mean, your cleave should deal enough damage to take them out for the most part after a little while. But each spider that comes up to you is just free damage. Is free healing because of vampirism. What is the Aatrox perk? Oh, it's the Magic Find one. It's a great perk. Taco should change his IGN to Freaky Taco. Why? Feels smooth, but I enjoy Dorkia mod working correctly. Oh, that's real, actually, though. I know there's another mod that does the same thing as Dorkia, so I might, I could probably just deal with that. Sir, please don't float. Hello, Game Lord Plays. Hello, hello. How you doing? Do people use Sky Honey? Yeah. Sky Honey happens to be a pretty good mod. I mean, I personally use it for a lot of stuff in Slayers. It is the biggest mod in the farming community. And Diana is off limits for you on this profile. Yes, on my main profile also yes, but that's more of a personal opinion. It's Sky Honey. It's so laggy. You see, I don't really care because I don't have an issue with lag. So removing Sky Honey won't change shit. And I like its features. This way, little man. Come on. Come, come, come. Get stabbed. Thank you. It's not like a disable all option. Yeah, that part, that's kind of annoying. Sky Honey's great, though. Sky Tills, that's a different story. Sky Tills is a nightmare. Do Sven, I have auto slayer thingy. Yo. What are you going to do if you drop a die? Sell it. For all except for Celeste, that is. Celeste is the only die that I wouldn't sell. Because that would just end the profile there and then. And that's not very fun. A little boring, you know? I might be forced back into fishing. But why? If you don't want to fish, then why fish? Oh, that's fair, actually. Pick up the rod, Nero. Get back to fishing. How much is Celeste worth? About 2.5 to 3 bill. Ish. Really depends on when and who's buying it. Why? Because it's a really good looking die and it's also a very rare die. It's dropped from Sven Slayer. So from one point, it's one of the rarest dies in the game. Actually, I prefer the fire sale ones. You see, I don't like animated dies. So, but yeah, I think Celeste might still be one of the rarest dies in the game because there was almost none dropped pre-update. The only, like, stuff like Byzantium is obviously dirt cheap because there was so many of them pre-update. Poor dies actual peak. I just dislike animated dies. I would prefer to make a gradient myself. Like what my main armor set is on. Like that, for example. What did they change in the update? They changed the sources that dies are gained from. For example, Celeste used to be from mushroom cows, like an absurdly rare drop from mushroom cows, and I think there was only 2 or 3 in existence. And then after the update, it got moved to Tier 4 Sven. Making it still possibly the rarest, or still possibly the die with the least in the game. Wasn't Celeste like 1 in 10? Oh yeah, yeah, it was 1 in 10 mil from normal. Yeah, sorry, yeah, it was normal wolves. My bad. Yes, sorry, I was thinking of Cyclamen. Yeah, so, sorry, yeah, my bad. I was thinking of the Cyclamen die. That was the mushrooms. No, Celeste wasn't all wolf mobs, Narrow. Celeste was hub wolves specifically. $100 didn't take it. Yeah, that's a little rough. Yeah, my bad. Okay. Only die I've dropped was a bone die? Hey, still a W. 13 TPS, only 3 bosses in. You seem to have a TPS problem. But, what were I gonna say? Celeste is still up there as being one of... Well, no, Celeste by now potentially might be the rarest die in the game. In terms of with the lowest quantity currently in the game. There might be an... what others would there actually be? Other than Celeste? What would it be if it's not Celeste? Midnight, maybe? No, I feel like even Midnight's had more dropped. It might be Midnight, actually. I wonder what it would be. What's the most common die after Chocolate and Lucky? Well, I mean, Lucky was a fire sale die, so it's not exactly a common die. Yeah, wait, yeah. Livid before the true. It was a Lucky is a fire sale die. Any animated die is fire sale, so it would be Holly die. Oh, after Holly? Mango, I would think now. Where's Celeste? Celeste has 103 dropped. Where's Midnight? Midnight's the only one that I think could actually... No, Celeste is most definitely the rarest die... The only die in the... Or Celeste is, I can almost guarantee, the current rarest die in the game. But maybe... where is it? Where's the Backday one? Nope. Flame? No, Flame is not more rare because of how it, before. Flame was easier to get before the update. Wait, did Flame die exist before the update? Yeah, it did. Flame was easier to get before the update. Chocolate die? They literally said except for chocolate die. I'm talking about in terms of numbers in the game. Obviously, Flame was more common previously. Pelt die is rarer, but there's going to be more pelt dies in the game. I think. When I say rarity, I'm not talking about drop chance. I'm talking about how many of the item exists, right? There's 88 pelt dies. Ah, so yeah, then there will be less. So then, yeah, pelt die will be less. And the only reason that it's not more expensive will be because it looks like shit. $37 flame dies. Flame was a die that existed pre-update. And was a lot more common to get than... yeah, Flame existed pre-update and was a lot more common to get than Celeste. 6-9 by... Byzantium is one of the most common dies in the game because you could get them from minions. Pre-update, you could get Byzantium from minions. Uh, 123, yeah, Sangria's got a shout. I'll do my 10 mil Blaze XP so I can buy a Clover. Surely, surely. Do I kill my own Inquiz? If you're in a party, ask the party. That depends on the party that you're in. If you're not in a, well, I mean, if you're not in a party, then yeah, obviously. There's only 146 bingo dies. Which is more than Celeste, no? And bingo dies have been around a lot longer than that. Can you PV me? I'm afraid PVs are a channel point redemption on Twitch. So once again, there will be more bingo dies. You can't go off of how many there are on there because that was added after. Vincent, it doesn't say how many dies there are in the game. Vincent says how many dies have been dropped after he was added. So any dies that were dropped pre-Vincent are not counted in that. LFF rec? What? There was none that sent. Wild strawberry is the third most common. Wild strawberry is pretty easy to get. What? Friend me? I mean, you could just send it. Like, chat, what's the cap on friends list, by the way? Only 323 Dark Auction dies? Yeah, that's about right. Yo, Nero, coming in with that damn prime. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Enjoy your ad-free experience, sir. I don't think there's a cap. There is definitely a cap. 5k. Got it. I know there's a cap. I got turbo. Oh. Well, thank you anyway. Enjoy your ads, even less ads. Chad, does anybody remember how long that bread's been in there? Because I forgot. Do things for too long, like I am like, bro, I'm basically just like, bro, I'm bread Jesus. Like I'm him. Oh wait, there's actually a decent loaf. Hold up. I thought this was gonna be terrible because I turned the oven off midway through. That's actually not that bad. I'll take that. Is it amazing? No. It's not amazing. I don't think there's a cap. There's definitely a cap. I know there's a cap because Duralius hit it. Can you show bread to the cam once it's cooled down a bit? I mean, I'm currently at 57 pages, but like I know there is a cap. Cap is 5k, which is what I thought as well. And then someone else said it's not. By the way, I calculated that I had a 6%. Six% chance of dropping flame die by now. Well, that's unlucky. Sunflower's eye is sold very badly. Yeah, it's because it looks like shit. Where is it? Nah, this is lava dye. I don't think I have sunflower. Oh, I do. That's because sunflower dye just looks mediocre. It doesn't go with many things. This just happens to be one of the very few sets that it does actually go with. How much is this worth nowadays? Alright, fair enough. It doesn't exist. That's not good. You had dropped flame die before 30,700. That's cool. That's great. Imagine. Guess who also hasn't dropped a flame die? I'll give you a hint. Why don't my friends have shit MP? Probably because they're shitters. I don't know. Imagine having shit MP. I'm the first in guild to get a flame die. I might start a coup. You know, I'm fucking leaving the guild. If Nero gets a flame die, easily, I'm leaving the guild. That's the final straw. My math is actually logically sound. It would be deserved. Oh yeah, no. I mean, if you drop one before me, or at least if you drop one before my kills, then fair play. If you drop one after my kills, then that's all fine. If you get one early, then nah. Nuh-uh. Who's the actual richest skyblock? No idea. Why are you taking so much damage? Stop. Okay, that was just straight up stupid. I just stood directly inside of that. That is not my proudest moment. I'm happy that I have no chance of getting a flame die anymore. I'm out of the rat race. On to bigger and better things. Like getting 50 million Spider XP and Revenant XP. Which, I'm gonna be honest, will take like basically no time. Oh, you're dangerous. Hold up. Oh, I could probably just enchant the, Sword of Bad Health, and then it'd be fine. That could be pretty decent for damage, actually. Or for, getting a second hit in. Alright, dude, chill. Oh, my feet haven't grown yet. Hold on, let me get better feet. Block Fortune applies to Mithril. Nope, Mithril is a Dwarven metal. I'm gonna buy like one more to reach the pot of owning 0.5 of them. Well, at least they're pretty cheap. Oh, you dumbass. Why did I squat then, man? I keep forgetting that I can't shift with Reaper on until the boss. Hi, Meow Meow. How's the gaming session been? Oh. How many blazes do you think you killed since August last year? That's when the one-tap got patched, right? I want to say like 50,000, maybe a little more. I've gained the majority of my XP after one-tap. Because I only had 20 million XP at the end of one-tap. August was still one-tap. I ended the one-tap with 20 million XP. So I could work back a little bit from there. So that would be 60,000. So yeah, maybe about 50,000 then. No, actually, since August, if it was still during one term, then yeah, maybe about 60,000. Or close to. You had an 11% chance of getting a flame die. That's nice. You didn't have to tell me that, though. I was perfectly happy being unaware. Blissfully unaware. Getting the ball. Okay, so I can get it down to about 7.5 mil HP before the first TNT. That's pretty good. Oh, there goes the ping. Everybody's favorite segment. Fire's insane ping. It's that headphones thingy. Is tier 5 revs actually profit? Yep. So keep in mind that it means it's also true that you have about 10% chance or more to drop each Slayer die during the 50 mil XP series. Yep. I mean, without any of the without getting any drops, it's not a lot of profit. Oh wow, that's a lot of ping. But like, it's some. I've made 4.5 mil so far. Granted, it's taken me 2.5 hours to do it, but I also haven't got a single drop. Chance of getting a clickbait video? Ooh, you right, actually. One die would be nice. No matter where it comes from, a die would be pretty cool to get. Oh, that's 3 to... Holy! Frosty Snow, thank you very much for the prime. Enjoy your ad-free experience. Because nobody likes ads. Except for Twitch, they like ads. I like ads too, because ads make me money. But I don't like giving people ads. Yeah, beat the rev up with the hunt axe. I'm sure that'll go great for you. Who would have known that beating it up with a hunt axe just doesn't do anything? How would it know in terms of XP? Ooh, wait a minute. I'm nearly rev 8. It's like just another 2 hours. Ow, that sucks. Hey, oh, what's good, Azalea? How you doing? Chat, I think I've discovered that I need pet rules. And that should be my next thing that I buy. They're, what, 25 mil? $22 mil. That's not too bad, actually. We can get that soon. How much better is Reaper than Necron? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure they're about the same when it comes to zombies. Reaper's better during it when its ability is active, but when its ability is not active, they're probably about the same. But realistically, Reaper isn't an actual armor set. Reaper is a secondary armor set. You look like a car wash. Well, fuck you. But yeah, Reaper's a secondary armor set. You usually swap to it, crouch, and yeah, it's a buff set. Right now, I'm only using it as a damage set because, well, it's kind of the best that I've got. Damn. And even then, Primordial, I'm fairly sure, is more DPS than Reaper. I'm just lazy, and I kind of feel like leveling up the defense on Reaper so I don't have to care enough as much about healing. The more defense I have, the more better, you know? You know what? Genuinely, I think that that my main money-making methods for this series are going to be between Tier 5 Tarantula and Revs. Like, unironically, I think Halberd of the Shredded and Sting are going... Genuinely... I think Prim will be your best damage set for a long... What do you mean for a long time? Prim is my best... Prim is my end game set, Nara. For like, Primordial is literally my end game armor set. I cannot get anything better. The only exception is E-Man, where I'm going to be using Final Destination, and Blaze, where I'm going to be using... what's his name? Monster Raider. But like with those, with those two as exceptions, then Primordial is literally my best armor set. Yo, wait, we're over 300 mil non-cosmetic? Oh. Wait, that's huge. But you want to know what's great about that? Is the fact that I'm at like 200 mil non-cosmetic. Because I have to remove the price of my armor sets. Which is great. That's why I like buying armor sets so much. Because every time I buy a new one, I just straight up lose liquidatable net worth. It's great. Hurts every time. But now, I don't need to buy another armor set. I'm good. I'm done. Well, except for Monster Raider, but Monster Raider's cheap. So that one doesn't matter. Primordial's technically the last armor set that, well, Reaper's technically the last, I guess, armor that I need to buy. It's a buff. It's for buffing. So next, hello there, 1200 DPS. How are you doing? I'm going great. Just working my way towards some auto pet rules now. That's going to be another 25 mil off the net worth. Another purchase that I can't sell. But hey, I mean, they'll definitely... Autopet will definitely be worth it, though. Double Demon Skip with Monster Raider? Nah. I'm not going to be skipping. Of course not. I'm not even going to be close to skipping. But yeah, chat. Something that's, some fun little fact here is on this profile, I will, by the time this profile's over... I will have more Spider XP than I currently have on my main. And there is a chance that I get... that I'm not that far behind on Zombie. No, I'm not even going to get close to Zombie. I forgot for like 20 something mil Zombie. But I'll have quite a lot of Rev XP. We will be quite far over Rev 9. I can pretty much guarantee there's going to be multiple Warden Hearts. But I do have that strange little gut feeling that I'm going to meet in my first one. So you just main Rev? Rev and Spider. Right now, I'm going to be maining Rev, yeah, because it's better than Spider for me. Yo, what's good, Mother? How you doing? Like, at some point, Spider will become good as well. Or Spider will become better. Probably. But I think these two are probably going to end up being the main ones. Is that mostly because those two have the expensive drops? Maybe. And tier 4 Enderman just would not be worth it in the slightest. Maybe. But I guess you'll never know. Yes, yes it is. That's the exact reason. I should go and reforge my hunt axe, because surely Hypixel would have given the hunt axe some weapon reforges, right? I mean, they wouldn't be dumb enough to just give it normal axe reforges, especially because, like, you know, it's a weapon. It's not a foraging axe, surely, right? My beloved Edmonds wouldn't do something so stupid. Woohoo! Foraging fortune, let's go! Wait, that's good, no? What does rugged do? Oh, rugged's way better. Yeah, that's slightly depressing. Why did they not, like, why did they not, why? Feels like they could have been a bit more forward thinking on that one. That could be applied to most situations, actually, but it does feel a little bit weird, you know? The reason is you damage cap anyway. Yeah, but, like, the reason is I don't damage cap because I don't do enough damage. Give me free damage, Hypixel. I need it. Bread time. I need to test my bread. He's alright. The bread's a little cooked. It's, I don't have a bread knife, okay? Crucify me. That's no way, that's cooked. Oh, wait, that's sick. Wait, that's good. Hold up. Wait, that's actually good bread. Huh. It's not amazing. But considering that I fucked up, that's pretty good. Considering the circumstances, that's not bad. I'll buy yeast tomorrow. I'll get more yeast tomorrow and then I'll get a better loaf. Good night, Nero. Have a good sleep. Because this one didn't go to plan, I think is probably a strong way of putting it. Really didn't go to plan. Probably is probably more correct. Like, I really fucked up this one. Was literally about to say LF mini boss. Yo, combat 32. Only 3 more levels till I can use Scorching. Not that I actually need to use Scorching, because I'll have Renowned at some point. Although it might not be a bad option to swap to, actually, before Renowned. Depends on how much attack speed I get from it. Realistically, it'll probably be slower than it. It'll probably be worse than just what I'm using now. Although my attack speed right now is tragic. 38%, yeah. That ain't great. How's my selling going? Oh, that's not bad. Oh, it is bad. Oh, wait, I can get a cookie. Hold up. I've started just buying a cookie every time that I can, as opposed to waiting for it to run out. This way I don't forget to have a new one. Otherwise, I have a pretty bad habit of just forgetting to buy a new cookie. Oh, wait, I can get under 7 mil before first TNT. Wait, that's good. Wait a minute. That's very good, actually. Wonder how much I can actually deal. Pre-first. Ah, cookie time. How much profit am I on if I'm not insta-buying? Insta sell 1.2 mil. So it is still profit. That's fine. I'll take that. Ooh, but it's not guaranteed profit then. Interesting. Forgot I had a gun equipped and killed a zombie with a gun, except my fry. Oh, right, okay. No, you good. Just like fight them off, you know? Kill them. Easy. Ah, wait, that's the boss. Oops. Yeah, I can survive like one bomb, which means I can basically face tank him for a moment. That's good. I could use that to speed up my bosses. Boss, 78 seconds. No, the hell it didn't. That did not take 78 seconds. Actually, shut up. Like, that wasn't even close to 78. That one, like, that wasn't even 30. The spawn, that's a whole different story. The actual boss itself, not even close. Spawn, 1 second. Eh? Eh? Yo, we got any of the Slayer XP overlay guys in here right now? Something seems like it might be a little broken. Yeah, 72 seconds. That's very wrong. That is extremely broken. I'll have to. I'll message Oblong and Zach later. But that is very, very wrong. It's not even like it's got them the wrong way around. It's just wrong. I mean, realistically, this is. I need to message Zach for this one, as he's the 1.8 is I think what he's on right now. But there is no way in hell these bosses are taking me this long to kill. I do not believe it. And I can guarantee it's taking me more than 1 second to spawn them. Which now begs the question, does hunting break the, does hunting break it? 3,400 and... 3,040... Bro. 3.5k when? No. 350k when? Well, that's, that was a small misspeak. Like that, bro, there's no... Yippee! Not a chance this sells for that much. There is not a chance that that sells for 17 mil. Not a shot. No way. That'll sell for like 5 mil, maybe. Like, there's no way that's actually the correct price. Just gotta hope that somebody's using the hex, because they will just wait, does it work with the hex yet, or do you have to buy it off the bazaar? You have to buy from bazaar. Nice. Hopefully they fix that at some point. Still only is one rich person who really wants Smite 7 to just insta-buy. It'll happen at some point. Maybe. Would have kind of rather to get like a scythe blade or a shard, but I'll wait, hold on a minute. Smite 7's really rare. What? Why did it fill? Wait, which one of you bought it? Okay. I knew that bro, I was suspicious as soon as it filled. Thank you, Taco. Still 10 mil insta sell? Nah, it's 5 mil. Huge loss? Yeah, genuinely though. That is a genuinely big loss. Okay, the boss is taking me like 10 seconds to kill, if that. Nah, it's less than 10 seconds. No, it's about 10 seconds. The boss is taking me about 10 seconds to kill. Like, that ain't even bad. Right, yeah, how rare actually is that? It's more rare than both of them. It's double as rare as a scythe blade. It's I mean, why was it 17.5 mil insta sell for a sec? I don't know. But what are the best 3 helms outside of dungeons? 1 bill Crown of Avarice, 15-star Infernal Crimson helmet, Warden helmet. Although, unless you're doing Kudra, unless you're doing efficient E-Man, Kudra, or Blaze skipping, just use Primordial over Warden. Or you can already skip with Crimson or Crown. Well, that's suddenly made this revs pretty decent, actually. That's suddenly made this much more worth it to do. Bro, it took me 6 seconds. 6 seconds to kill the boss, and it's telling me it took me 124 seconds. Fuck yourself. I wonder how many... So should I sell Warden? Oh no, if you've already got it, probably not. I mean, that also depends on how much you care about your movement speed. As obviously, you get to keep all your movement speed with Primordial. Skyblock. Hello, Augustus. How's it going? It has been a little moment. What's good? Yeah, I wonder what my actual kills per hour is then. Because Slayer XP overlay is probably wrong. Like, I understand that the actual spawn time's very slow, but the kill time's fast. I started hitting you way too early. Whoopsie daisy. Yo, Looter, how's it going? I know, seriously, how you doing? Was good, was good? I still had never figured out your name. Good, and you? Not too bad at all. Not too bad. Making decent profit from revs. Got a severed hand. Sold it for 17 mil. End of the weekend. Yeah, that one's not so fun. Thankfully, I'm still on holiday, so, no responsibilities. The weekend's still going. For another week or two. For another 2 weeks? Yeah, same. Fishing kind of boring. I mean, yeah. Fishing's fairly brain dead, but it's like on the edge of being not quite fully brain dead. A little bit more active than farming and mining. Works like 1 p.m. Oh wait, you're chill. You're fine. Wait, that's actually really nice. Hold on, a midday start. Nice. Work for me starts whenever my uncle's cat starts to suffocate me. Because it wants food. I mean, work is a strong word. I'm house sitting. It does force me out of bed a little early, though. Makes me actually do stuff. Don't have school for a week and a day? Nice. Oh no, I'm about the same, actually. I think I've got about a week. Good night. I'll go to sleep now. Good luck with Rev Slayer. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful sleep. Hopefully you have a good time. Did the bread finish? It did. It's not incredible because I managed to somehow turn the oven off midway through. I'm going to buy more yeast tomorrow and make a better loaf. But it's not tragic. Like, it's reasonably decent bread. Just a little cooked. And not cooked in a good way. Bro, tier 5 revs are just... They're actually so unbelievably free. They're so easy. How could any human being possibly remotely struggle with these little creatures here? You're so basic. Why don't you make a channel on Discord to show this stuff, like stuff you bake or cook? Because I don't really ever bake anything interesting or cook anything interesting off stream. To be honest with you, I mean sometimes, but potentially. Like for the most part, yeah, fair enough actually. I've started to more often. I should get the stuff to make proper thing. I've got a stand mixer at home actually. I can make proper things. Don't have a lot of the actual ingredients or the pans and equipment. To make actual desserts. I remember when I tried to make marshmallows at my uncle's house, and they had lost the whisk on their stand mixer. So I distinctly remember strapping a fork to it, like with tying a fork to their stand mixer as a fill-in for a whisk, and it took an hour and 10 minutes of this stand mixer beating to actually make a marshmallow. It was so cooked, so fun, but so cooked. I'm a dipsy. Yeah, alrighty, Taco. Well, goodbye. Thanks for you for coming in. It was fun though, very fun. Oh, hey, I'm over 100 bosses today. Nice. That's pretty good. I'm still annoyed that I don't know how many bosses I'm actually doing in an hour. Like, I could just time it myself, but that's effort, you know? Chat, isn't it kind of crazy that I have faster Rev Tier 5 times than, like, quite a few people on the server? I am 16 days into a profile. And I'm getting, like, 6-7 second kills. Oh, fuck off, man. I need to... Why, bro, nah. This is the problem with having two different chats. I don't just have to deal with Twitch chat going, oh, 6-7, oh, he said the thing, oh. Now the YouTube chat's in on it as well. Bro, I didn't even know that was brain rot up until recently. Like, somebody commented on one of my videos ages ago. Not ages ago. But on one of the, like, a while back. And I just responded normally. Like, I thought it was a genuine question. So I just responded normally. Like, actually answered the question. I thought they were being serious, man. They must have been so confused. What do I play tomorrow? 8-ball pool. Oh yeah, Chad, I found out earlier that I have a 3-letter name on my friends list, which is pretty damn cool. I completely forgot about it. of them. My femboy roommate. What? I almost missed it. Hello, Helly. How's it going? What's good? What's good? Alright, I go. Alrighty. Good night, good night, good night. What did I miss? Nothing really. Severed hand. Other than that, not much. So, a decent chunk of free money. But other than that, kind of nothing, really. What do we think of the ocean gradient? I don't like that the boots are just solid. I think the fact that the boots are one solid color is a bit weird. Yo, Strand, when you putting Celestai in a set? Trust, trust, trust. I mean, I'm almost 100% sure I'd get insta-banned for it. You wish? I would, look, if I wouldn't get insta-banned for it, I would give you the die. To dye a set. Because I do have one. Let me dye your next set? Yeah, sure. If you can, if you can convince Strand and Zach to let you do it, because I only have one more set that I'm buying in this game. Oh, that's rough. We waited weeks and you'll wait weeks more. I am not planning on buying Monster Raider for a long while. Like, I'm being serious when I say it's one of the last things I'm actually even going to buy on the profile. It's a W gradient. Bro, you said that about the Primordial and then you gave me Ethiopia. Like, I'm not saying that I have a problem with Ethiopia. But, like... You dressed me up as a traffic cone. Or as a stoplight. the streams just becoming music, occasionally interrupted by many man. What do you mean that's also a W gradient? It's something. It's a gradient, that's for sure. No, it's not a gradient. Hold on a minute. What does gradient mean? It's the transition of one color to another. What's a good way to get more crit chance? MP, Reforge, depending on what you're using, really, and what you need that MP for. Oh, sorry, not MP. It's crit chance for. I'm assuming Terminator, or are you talking extremely early game? Because it depends on which one. Fierce, Strong Dragon, and Fable, Falchion, Shaded, Reforge. How much crit chance? So nothing is... Yeah, how much... I mean, no, oh, no. Fierce gives it. If you're missing any, then you could just reforge a couple pieces to pure. That will definitely get you up all the way there. Or you could use some of your tunings into crit chance. Or if you have a couple of kata levels, get a god pot. They've probably got a god pot. But like, or if you have a couple of kata levels, then I think it's like if you have 10 kata levels, then ancient on your armor. How's the profile going? Really good. Actually, insanely good. In terms of money, we haven't got a ton, but the stars? What? No, not what? The stars? What? Gaz 28. Should I use Fabled or Withered on my Volpux? Fabled. Fabled is pretty much just the Slayer weapon reforge. It gives more DPS. Having fun? Absolutely. Honestly, it's really nice to actually struggle. Die when? Real, though. Like, actually finding stuff in the game difficult to do is enjoyable. How much crit rate do you have? 98. I actually didn't realize I was missing any. It'll be because of the Reaper. I'll have to deal with that. I don't know how you have more though. I mean, I'm using a different armor set to you. Like, Fierce Strong gives the same crit chance as your armor. Yeah, I guess each one gives 6. They all give 6. That'll be my equipment then, because the necklace gives 1, that gives 1, that gives 1. That doesn't give any. Should I use Fabled or Withered? Still Fabled. There's loads of reasons. Combat, yeah, combat level as well, I guess. And I have full menacing. Menacing isn't the reason that I get that. Otherwise, I'd also. Oh, menacing is the reason I get that. Fair. Combat, yeah, combat level it is then. And we leave. That'll do. Right, it's such a cooked equipment set. Like, it's just such a weird grouping. Molten Necklace, Gassed Cloak, Molten Belt, and Gauntlet of Contagion is just such an unholy grouping. I mean, it works. It works very well. For the good equipment, you'd need to use dungeons. No, this works. This works fine. For out of dungeons, this equipment works absolutely fine. Welcome back, Don. In fact, dungeons equipment isn't actually meta outside of dungeons. With the exception of Shadow Assassin Cloak in Blaze Slayer. Same place you gave me? Yes, yes. Exclamation playlist brings up the stream playlist. M5's taken a while for a mage. Yeah. I feel like M5 mage is kind of a lucky dip. I mean, to be fair, this equipment setup's fine. The Gassed Cloak is the only real cooked part of it. But that's good because of the heat link from it. And it'll be pretty good whenever I make it Vanquished anyway. off. You grabbed the wrong guy. It's it's definitely a collection of songs on here. That's for sure. There's a first thing, there's a lot of them, and second thing, I go through just about every possible genre you can imagine. You good, buddy? I am alive. Oh, thank goodness. What do you mean, sadly? Rejoice, be happy. That's a good thing. Doesn't it give me the desk because I'll have to move a ton of shit around? Yeah, mate said I could have his desk when he gets a new one, just because my current one's pretty small. To move a ton of shit. Yeah, but like, it's worth it. You know? Short-term annoyance for long-term good. Which one of you is going to get sucked first? It's the golden goal, of course it is. Why would it not be? Why would it not be the one? Why what? Remember when rev shards were money making method, but it wasn't the best method to use tier 4. Tier 3s are the best method to do it. But I'm just literally just using them so I actually profit from tier 5 revs. I'm just gonna listen to music. Alrighty, well, see ya. The shards are only there so I don't lose money. I care more about the actual drops, especially considering this is Slayer to Hyperion, and I don't want the whole thing to just be literally just making all my money via hunting. I would still like the main bulk of it to come from Slayers. I didn't hit you with the axe. I pulled it out for like a second. You absolute shithole. Get in the hole. Another one. What? Okay, in my defense, I really thought that would spawn it. This would be so much better with a David's Cloak. Of which I still haven't decided whether I'm allowed to get one or not. Because obviously I don't actually have to forage to get it. And I might flip a coin on that. About whether I'm actually allowed to get a David's Cloak or not. I don't have to actually actively forage, but I will gain foraging XP. Jerry Box is still foraging 12. Oh fuck yeah, I forgot about foraging. I forgot about the level requirement. Fair point. I actually did forget about the level requirement. That one's fair. Then yeah, I would have to forage. Never mind. Guess we ain't getting David's Cloak. We get a Jerry before and you open them? Oh yeah, but like I'm not stretching it that long. Bro, Jerry was, yeah, this is not going on for 2 months. Not unless I do the classic HYPIXEL skyblock thing of forgetting about the profile. Whoopsie daisy. You know, just like over the time that I'm not playing this profile on Derpy, I just, oops, I forget about it. And And I come back suspiciously during Jerry. That'd be crazy, right? Alternatively, I could just finish this before Jerry. And then get to enjoy Jerry on my main profile. Just staying Don SB for now. Fair enough. So when's the rebrand to Don RS? JDR for my game. Understandable. That'll make sense. Right, you're actually so unbelievably non-threatening, it's crazy. That's what I am on YouTube. I mean, wait. Twitch isn't hard to change your name. It's you literally log in and change it. I don't need more. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Don't most people just call you Don? I feel like that's the easier. That's just the one chat I'm Endless. I join another I'm Sage. I join another I'm Don. I feel like Don's just the easy one though. Easy one to just stick with. Like that's kind of all I've known you as. Like even back when you weren't, or even back when you were Sage, I still just called you Don. Because that was easy. And that's what I was told. Then again, I guess it is kind of weird to call somebody something that they're not called. Or something different from their name. Thinking about it now. That is a bit odd. I wonder how close to 100 kills per hour I could get. Not very, because I'm definitely... 60 kills per hour is definitely doable. No, that 60 kills per hour is... That I'm definitely getting. So I think I'm getting more than 1 kill an hour. Not sure if I'm getting 2 kills an hour. Well, no, I'm not getting 2 kills an hour. So it's somewhere between 1 and 2 kill an hour. What do you mean 57 kills? That gave me way more. That should have given me way more than 57. Even after I changed it back, people just call me whatever their name their brain conjures up. Yeah, it's kind of just did Diana for 3 hours, no Chimera, unlucky. I know the feeling. I know your pain. Oh man, I don't know what the hell just happened. My throat just stopped throating. Decided to just give up for a bit. Which is probably my body telling me I should stop. Hold on. Sutif? No, sorry. No. No. You have not. There is no way you've got 24 chimeras this Diana so far. There is no way. No fucking shot. By the way, loving the new name. There is... Surely not, right? Bro! Bro! Bro, chill! Chill, dude! What the... That's insane! Wait, that's like 3 billion coins you've already earned. In a day. Chill, dude. Have you slept? Like, out of interest, have you slept? I play Diana in my free time. Does your free time end? That's genuinely ridiculous. You RNG carried shit. I mean, GG, but also fuck you. Like, you know, I gotta have the mandatory fuck you. GG though. Right, at the end of the day, I'm a skyblock player. I can't be happy if someone else is good luck. You are insane, sir. You might genuinely be crazy. Fire, do you like grass? Not really. It's kind of uncomfortable, you know? Right, who is live? Wait, no way. No way we've got... No way we've got Duralius doing Slayers. There's no way my newscaster is doing Slayers. Hi, Shauna. You joined at a really bad time. 20 hinks of my own, 0 Kime. That's actually rough, man. Why? See ya.